All right, hello once again, folks. Back out at the creek again. I've been fishing since about 10 o'clock this morning. It is 1:30 in the afternoon now. I've been to 3 different ponds and I've had no luck. I guess I'm gonna have to change my channel to Deco's Creek Fishing Adventures, because this seems to be the only place I can go to catch anything. It's the only place I ever seem to be able to get videos recorded. So I'm coming in on a different side than we usually come in on. I'm by myself today. I'm gonna give this a shot, just kind of see what happens. I'm gonna try the other end of the creek that we don't hardly ever fish and see what comes out of it. Well, so far it's been a pretty uneventful trip. Had a couple bites. Had one that was decent. It's probably a maybe 5-6 inch long little bass, and he came off the hook. Other than that, I haven't made it to my favorite spots yet, but I'm not having much luck today. Pretty sad. But I've got a little bit of time left. I'm gonna try and make it to my spot and then see what happens there, I suppose. Right, finally made it to my first little spot that usually has some fish in it, and we got our first green sunfish. There he is. Good looking little fish. Hopefully, as I move further down that way, I'll be able to start catching a whole bunch of fish, because spending an entire day not catching anything has been pretty frustrating. I'm very sad. One thing I'm noticing though is we've been having a lot of really crazy wind the last couple weeks, and there are tumbleweeds over here under these trees, which is usually where the fish hang out. So now I can't cast up in there because there's a bunch of tumbleweeds in the way and trash, which is pretty sad to see. I'm gonna keep going with it, and hopefully I'll be able to catch some fish. It'd be nice to get at least 4 or 5 before I have to leave. I don't have a whole lot of time left, but I've got a little bit of time, so I'm gonna keep trying. Yeah, buddy, it's already turning out to be better over here. He splashed me a little. There's number 2 just in the last few minutes that I've been in this spot. If I can get him unhooked. There it is. Smaller than the first one. Oh gosh, and he's feisty. Just about killed me. Stabbed my finger. Yeah, I'm throwing off underneath this this little tree root system over here. There's a little ledge and then a drop off. They're sitting up underneath that drop off. I might have just messed it up. Nope, we're good. I got it back. Wow, literally just turned the camera off. Wasn't expecting to get another one in that spot. I've had 5 bites. I've only managed to hook 3 of them, but Open up, let me unhook you. It's a decent one. Not huge, but bigger than that one I just caught. Oh, that's not good. Okay, we're fine. Threw a little too high on that one. Threw up into the roots and almost ruined everything. If I can get another good cast over there, dang it. I can't seem to get back in there now. There we go. About like that. Pull it off real slow. Oh, I felt that one. It was a good bite. I think I have just about tore this little section here up. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get too many more right here. I lied. There's another one. Get this guy off the hook here. Ooh, dropped my fishing pole. There he is. Another kind of small one, but I'll take it. I'm not gonna complain. At least I'm catching fish finally. Ooh, that might be bad. It's still pretty darn windy today. It's making things kind of difficult for me, but it is what it is. There ain't much I can do about it. Just kind of deal with it and try not to let it bother me too much. Problem is I'm using such a light lure that when that wind starts blowing, it catches my line and it literally just drags my lure. Drags it straight through the water. All right, finally made it to my favorite little spot. Of course, there's tumbleweeds in my way, so where these fish usually hide, right up in here, it's gonna be kind of hard to get to them. This might be kind of a short video and a short trip for me today. I've been hiking for about 23 minutes total, almost gone a mile. Finally made it to my little spot back here, and I've only caught 3 fish. So it's a little disappointing, but I don't have anything to complain about, I guess, because I've spent the last 5 hours of the day not catching anything, so I guess I don't have any reason to be complaining right now. Even if I only catch 1 or 2 over here, still better than it's been all day, so I'm happy with it. Well, I did not expect to get one over here, actually. I've been casting around for 10 or 15 minutes and hadn't even had a bite. And I was dragging it back towards this brush that's right here in front of me, and just kind of stopped and let it sink down a little towards that brush, and that guy came out and grabbed hold of it, so I'll take it, I suppose. It's been kind of slow even out here at the creek today, which is unusual, especially compared to last time I was out here. I mean, I was just tearing them up. So the fact that they're not biting so fast this time's a little weird, especially considering the water should be much warmer than it was the last time I was out here. All right, well, I threw into a tree. I was trying to get those sneaky tree fish again, but I ended up just losing my lure. So I've decided to sit down and take a little break and enjoy this wonderful 50,000-mile-an-hour breeze that I've got, and retie something different. I think what I was using, let me see if I've got another package of them. I sure do. I was using these guys right here, Panfish Assassin in a baby bass green and white color. And they usually work pretty well out here. They're very similar to those trick worms that I used to use back in like the first 2 videos I ever uploaded. But they're not working super great today. So I'm thinking if I have a spinnerbait, I think I might go with a spinnerbait. Just see how that works out for me. Might be able to get more bites that way. But we'll just wait and see. I'm gonna get retied and then we'll make a few more casts and see what happens. Finally managed to get one on the spinner. I've started backtracking already. I'm getting ready to leave here. I'm just kind of making my way out slowly, fishing out as I leave, you know. Open up so I can unhook you, fella. Come on. There he is. Pretty good looking little fish. Ow, stabbing me. Well, it hadn't been a bad trip. It's been not super eventful, but I've caught a few. I'll take it. I'm happy with that, considering I spent 4 or 5 hours this morning not catching anything. I'm 100% happy to come out here and catch a few little fish and call it a day after that, you know. All right. Decided to stop in here as I was leaving. Just kind of looked like a spot where some fish might be hiding. I finally got another one. It's been probably 20, maybe 30 minutes since that last one I caught. Oh my gosh, I got another one. Ooh, there's a feisty fish. Crap. Oh my gosh. One just jumped right over there. Crap, I'm all hung up in some junk down here. Somebody else's fishing line. Oh, sweet Jesus. Well, I lost the fish. I hope that he's okay down there because there is no way for me to get down to him. That is very disappointing. Jesus. Well, I don't hear that fish flopping around or anything. And I don't see him down there anymore. I think he might be alright. He landed back down in the water, so hopefully he's good. I'm gonna be a little sad if he's not. Well, that was a terrible thing that happened. Not a fan of that. Got another one. Holy cow. They are stacked up over here apparently. Oh, it's just kind of tough to get them over here because there's all this crap sitting right here below me in the way. Tiny little fella. Somebody is blowing my phone up. I don't know what's going on. Too much happening. Can't deal with it all. The fishing is more important. What about... Oh man, that looks even worse than where I was just standing. Dang it. Yeah, that ain't gonna work for me. See if I can get something to bite over here. Ooh. How's it going? See if I can come back into this little spot. Ooh, that was a bite. I think it was a bite anyway. Maybe not. Might have just been a clump of moss down there. A dad and his kid just rode by on their bikes. I heard him talking. He was telling his kid that they would sit there for a second, see if I could catch any fish. And I disappointed the child. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. Tried to catch something, but it's just not happening. Ooh, come on, fishy. Come on, little fishy fishy. Oh, there's one. Ooh, that seems like a decent one. That is actually a bass. Looky there. Oh. That's not terrible either. It's not a great largemouth, but bigger than most of the ones that we catch out here. Get that little fella. He's cute, isn't he? Tiny little guy. Well, now I got my line all tangled up around my spinner. How in the world has this happened? There we go. keep running through a moss clump down there, getting my lure all nasty. I almost died. Almost lost my balance and fell forward. I'm standing on a freaking incline over here. The things people do to catch fish, I'm telling you, pretty ridiculous. All right, I'm about to do this. If I die, tell my family I love them. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, don't trust this one bit. Might not be able to get back out of here if I go down. I made it. That was scary, but I made it. I don't even know if there's any fish right here. It looks really shallow, and I don't see nothing. Well, this was a waste of time coming to this spot, I believe. There's literally, now that I'm down here close to it, I can actually see how shallow it is. It's literally like 4 inches deep. There's no fish right here at all. I guess it wasn't really a waste of time. It was worth it to just come check it out real quick, I guess, because I haven't ever fished this little spot. So now, let me see if I can get out of here. Might have to call for help. Oh, ow, tree. Hey, we made it. Well, folks, I think this is the end of my trip for today. It is about time for me to head out. I've got to go run a couple errands, and then I've got plans this evening, so had fun with it. It was a good trip, especially since I haven't caught anything else all day. But thank you all for watching. Hope y'all had a good time, and we'll see you on the next adventure.